Hello. Hello and welcome to Canguro English. Welcome to this live English class. I hope that you are all well. Yes, today is a very important day in the Commonwealth countries. Today is Anzac Day. It's a commemoration. Yes, correct, Mustafa. A commemoration of World War II. Exactly. So it's a day to remember the sacrifices of previous generations of people. And I think we can all hope that one day we can live in a world where there is no war, no hunger, no poverty. So let's all hope that we can become better humans, a better society, and that we can stop being so stupid and learn from history that war and violence and hate is not productive, really. We have to love each other. It's all about the love. So listen, today I have something very exciting for all of you, because today we are going to do some advanced English, okay? We are going to study some more complicated grammar, and we're going to study some pronunciation and some vocabulary, but I'm going to show you that learning advanced structures and learning grammar and vocabulary doesn't have to be boring, that we can have fun, we can play games while we are learning. Okay, and the class today is going to be a typical example of a class that I would give to one of my students here in the school. Okay, so you can have an idea about maybe some techniques to study yourself that are not boring, that are not elbows down studying. But maybe we will just wait. We will wait another few minutes for some more people to join the class, because I don't want to start and then people feel lost. Okay? So I want to start by asking you a question. Okay? Because understanding English culture is very important to understanding the language. So this is an English joke, okay? Okay, so my question is, what do you call a fly with no wings? You know the insect, a fly? So, what do you call a fly with no wings? Let's see if somebody knows the answer to this question. Remember, this is an English joke, a bad English joke. Okay, so what do you call a fly with no wings? I'm I'm curious to see if anybody has heard this joke before. Let's see. Now remember, English humor is very bad, okay? It's very simple, very basic. A kite, no. A Red Bull, no. An aeroplane, no. Um, an annoying person, no. um, okay, a rocket, a rocket, a rocket, no. A fly with no wings is called. Is called a walk. because it can't fly. It can only walk. See, I told you it was a bad joke. I told you that it was stupid. But this is important to understanding. Very good, Anderson. A walk. um, Bruno says that it's a kamikaze fly. Yes, true. It's like shh. Okay, so let's start learning our advanced grammar today. Okay, now for us to do this class, we need to have a story. Okay, this class will have a very specific story, and let me tell you the story. This is Earth, our beautiful planet. But now you have to use your imagination, okay? Unfortunately, the planet Earth has become uninhabitable, okay? The planet, it is not possible to live on this planet anymore because humans, we have destroyed the planet with pollution and plastic, okay, etc. So the planet is uninhabitable. So NASA, the space agency, okay. NASA has, I'm not an artist, okay. NASA has developed a special spaceship, and this spaceship is going to take a group of humans to look for a new planet to live. Okay? But the problem is that on Earth there are 7 billion people. And the spaceship can only carry a very limited amount of people. Okay? So, you have to write an application. You have to tell NASA why you deserve to be on this spacecraft. Okay? Why should NASA select you to go and look for another planet? Okay? So, the first thing is the name of this spacecraft, okay? The name of this spacecraft is okay, because it's a NASA, it's a space project. The spaceship has a very technical name. Okay, it's called 330 Thanks. Because there are three spaceships with 30 people, and we are saying thanks to NASA for making this beautiful spaceship. Now, you at home or on the train or at work or wherever you are, I want to help you to pronounce this correctly. So you know that 3 and 30 and thanks, it's very necessary, important, obligatory to stick out your tongue. So now I want you to practice, okay? I want to see your tongue. 3, 30, thanks. Okay? If your tongue is not out, it's not correct, okay? 3, 30, thanks. Very important that your pronunciation is good. So, 3, 30, thanks. And maybe, depending on what language you speak, maybe this feels strange. You feel stupid. But it's important. Correct English pronunciation. 3, 30, thanks. Okay? So, now we have the name of the spaceship. Our pronunciation is perfect. And we understand the story. Now, my first question to you. Okay? We're going to do some vocabulary. The first thing in your application to go on 330 thanks, the first thing is you have to tell me 10 things that you will take to the new planet. Okay? 10 things that you would take to the new planet. And because, and this is a little bit of grammar, okay? Because you are applying for a place, because you are not guaranteed a place on this spaceship. Maybe you will go, maybe you will not go. You are using your imagination to talk about something which is not real. So when you are talking about something that is not real, we must use the conditional. So when you tell me 10 things that you would take, you must use the conditional with would, okay? So I would take. I would take, because it's not real. You want to go, you hope to go, but it's not guaranteed, it's your imagination. I would take. So tell me 10 things that you would take to the new planet. Okay? Fabrizio said that NASA must select him because his tongue is out. The pronunciation of his words is perfect. So Khulud says that she would take her telephone. Absolutely. The same for me. Number one thing, telephone. Girlfriend, Konstantin, taking your girlfriend. You're a gentleman, Konstantin, a gentleman. Toothbrushes, very good. Your cell phone. Condoms, okay, condoms, yes, Mauru, they're important because we don't want to have a lot of babies. Very good, Juan. You said you would take seeds. Okay, now, I want you to be serious about this, okay? This is a very serious mission to another planet. So for me, the first thing which is The CD of Ricky Martin? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so seeds, very good. Seeds, because we need to grow food on the new planet. Very good. Ricky Martin, no. Ricky Martin, no. We're not taking any Ricky Martin CDs. And a lot of you are saying friends and family, children. I think that's very good. And Caroline, toilet paper, very practical. I'm saying yes to this. Toilet paper. And number 3, family and friends. Perfect. Okay, let's have a look. Smart boy, inflatable doll. Okay, well, whatever floats your boat. Very good, smart boy. Smart boy says he would take the knowledge to build another spaceship. So smart boy, it's not do a spaceship, it's make a spaceship. Because remember, do is for activities and make is for build. Wine. Istvan says that he would take Chuck Norris. That is a fantastic suggestion, Chuck Norris. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda is the first person to say water. Very important. Water, okay. Nutella. Ooh, I like Anna. Anna, I like your suggestion as well. Anna says matches or a lighter. Do you know what this is? Matches. Matches. Matches or a lighter. You know, matches for lighting a cigarette, or for lighting a fire, or a lighter. Good suggestion. I would take my computer so that I can watch your classes. That is beautiful. Thank you. Konstantin wants to take an English dictionary. Very good. I like the way you're thinking. A guitar. Okay, good. So now we have a list of things that we would take. That we would take. Okay, good. So we have just used the first conditional. The second conditional. Okay, we were saying. Okay, so second conditional. We were saying if I go on 3:30. Thanks. 3:30. Thanks. Okay, if I go, I would take. So this is the second conditional, okay? So you can use, okay. I used a mixed conditional. I'm sorry, okay? More correct is to say went, okay? Okay. If I went, I would take. So the second conditional is past and conditional, okay? But it's not difficult, okay? So, but we have been practicing the second conditional, and now we know, we have the idea in our mind when we are talking about something that is not real. We use would, but Now let's use the most complicated conditional in English, the third conditional. Okay? Now, the third conditional is exactly the same, but with the perfect. Okay, so it's past perfect, conditional perfect. Past perfect, conditional perfect. And the difference between second conditional and third conditional is that the second conditional talks about imaginary things now. But the third conditional talks about imaginary things in the past. So we can use it to talk about regrets. We can use it to talk about things we want to change. Okay? And we are going to use the third conditional now. Because remember that the planet Earth, okay, Earth is destroyed. Earth is polluted. We must leave Earth. So, let's use our imaginations and let's talk about the past using the third conditional. Imagine if past perfect So this is my third conditional, okay? If we had cared for Earth, if we had looked after Earth, we would not have to leave. Conditional perfect. So, past perfect, conditional perfect. If we had cared for Earth, we would not have to leave. So now, I want you to write a sentence in the third conditional about the problem with Earth, okay? How could we have changed the past? Imagine the past differently, okay? So, Diary, you have made a perfect third conditional. If I had gone to the other planet, I would have taken my family. But Diary, in this situation, this is not correct because you didn't go to the other planet. You are not talking about something in the past. Okay? We can only use the third conditional to imagine a different past. So if you want to imagine a different future, second conditional. Okay? I hope you understand the difference. Something imaginary now for the future, something imaginary for the past. So, and I can see a lot of you have the same problem. Okay, you're saying, if I had gone to the other planet, I would have taken my... Okay, Amanda, if we haven't damaged the Earth, we would have been looking for another planet to live. Amanda, almost. But you're not using past perfect, okay? You're using present perfect. If we hadn't, with D, if we hadn't damaged the Earth, we would not have been looking for another planet to live. Okay, almost, Amanda, almost. It's very good. So Estefania, again, you cannot say this. If I had left the earth, I'd bring my head with me, because it's not the future. It's only the past. And leaving the earth didn't happen. Okay, so Chiambi71 says, if we had not had your kind support in English, we would have been lost. Perfect third conditional. Very good, Chiambi71. Very good. Smart Boy says that if Earth was destroyed, the fate of the new planet is the same. Mm-hmm. Okay, so so again, 1953 emo. Again, you are using third conditional to talk about something that hasn't happened. You have not been selected to go. Okay, so you cannot use third conditional. If Clay had told Hannah that he loved her, she wouldn't have killed herself. Okay, very good, Tan. Perfect third conditional, but it's not relevant to our story about NASA. Okay, Reem says, if we had cared for Earth, we wouldn't use weapons. We wouldn't kill people for money. Okay, almost, Reem. The first part of your third conditional is perfect. If we had cared. But the second part, no. We have to use conditional perfect. If we had cared for Earth, we wouldn't have used weapons. Okay, almost. Fabrizio. If only human beings hadn't been so greedy, we would have our planet yet. Very good, Fabrizio. Perfect. Very nice. The French Leo says, if I had learnt in my youth, I would be an engineer. Okay, this is a mixed conditional. The second part, we want to use conditional perfect. If I had learnt in my youth, I would have been an engineer. Okay? We're going to keep, today we're not mixing, we're going to keep things pure. Hassan Famawi, if we had taken care of pollution, we wouldn't have been looking for another planet to live. That is beautiful. That is perfect. Antonio, if we have taught to our children how to take care of planet, we would have... Okay, Antonio, the first part of your conditional, no. If we had taught, had, not present, past, if we had taught our children how to take care of planet, we would have had... Good, good. Diari, if we had not destroyed Earth, we would not have to find it. Diari, that is perfect. Fabio, good. Durga, no, because you're not talking about the past. You're talking about an imaginary situation in the future. You must use second conditional for this, okay? Milena, if we hadn't polluted our planet, we would not have to leave Earth. We would not, almost, Milena, if we hadn't polluted our planet, we would not have had to leave Earth. Have had. Two halves, okay? Amanda, if we hadn't eaten too much hamburgers, we wouldn't have finished with the forests. Excellent. Very good, that is perfect. Amakor, your conditional is good. It's not third conditional, but it's good. If I have won a place in the spaceship, I would have been very happy. Well, you're mixing second and third. So, if I have won a place in the spaceship, I will be very happy. First conditional. First conditional, something which is probable. Okay, so let's move on. Great job, guys. Really, really fantastic. Really fantastic. Okay, so now let's talk about two modal verbs that are very important in English, but a lot of people are very confused about this. Very confused. And they are can and could. Now, maybe you think that can and could are the same verb. Can and could are two completely different verbs with totally different conjugations. Okay? So, can is to talk about ability. And could is to talk about probability, possibility. Okay? Ability, possibility. So, first thing, I am NASA, okay? I am NASA. Now, I want you to tell me one very important ability that you have that is a reason for me to take you on the spaceship. What essential ability or essential skill do you have that I can use on this new planet? So I want you to use the verb can to talk about your abilities. Okay, for example, I can teach English. Okay. I can teach English to the people on the new planet. What can you do? Tell me, what is your special skill? Why should I select you to come with me to the new planet? Tell me. I can teach English. Everybody can speak English in the new planet. Okay. Istvan says, I can sing. Okay. Perfect, I can sing. Fabio says, I can fix everything. Now that is a very good skill to have. You are a handyman. Handyman, good with your hands. Amakor can use computers. Krishna can fly aeroplanes. Roberto can speak a simple conversation in English. Perfect, Roberto. Mine Bayol can travel. Victoria can grow plants. Sydney can tango. We need tango. We need passion. Christian, best name in the world, can speak English in different accents. The French Leo can plant a plant. Max can do a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. Andrea can make a good team. Bruno can play the trombone, volleyball, painting. I can persuade. Wow. I want to say that this is why I have the best job in the world. And it's not really because, English is exciting, and it's not because, it's not because English is the best, and it's not because of where I work, nothing. The reason I have the best job in the world is because of you, my students. You guys are incredible. You have different skills, you are full of love, and you are interesting, and I love you guys. Okay, Maru can design an electrical system. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. So, now I understand your abilities. So, let's talk about possibility. Not physical ability, let's talk about possibility. Okay? So, imagine that there is an emergency. Okay, there is a fire. On the spaceship, we have a fire. Oh my God! Everything is on fire. Now, tell me a possible thing that you could do. Okay? Now we're talking about possibility. What is an option? You could do this, you could do that. What is your idea? Tell me. So now we're not talking about your ability, we're talking about something you could do, something you possibly are able to do. Okay? So, tell me. In the fire, how can you fix this problem with the fire? Tell me. Amakor, you can cook yummy food. Well, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So, delicious food, you have my heart, Amakor. Okay. So Krishna says that he could put out the fire using a fire extinguisher. Very good. That is a perfect sentence. Luis could make a call and ask for help. Roberto could move to a foreign country. Fabio could help the fireman. So Diari could put off the fire. Put off? No, put out. So this is a phrasal verb, okay? Put out. Put out is a synonym for extinguish. Extinguish the fire. Very good. Anderson could use water. Milena could yell. Ah! The French Leo could run away. Mustafa could call the fireman. Very good. Maru could use the alarms of the electrical system to alert everybody. Wow, very good. Very good. Smart Boy could fix the damage on the spaceship. Excellent. So you can see we are talking about can and could. Now, the next step, okay? And this is why I want to show you the difference between can and could. Because the difference is very important in the past. Okay, so, question. What is the past of can? I'm waiting. I want you to tell me. What is the past of can? Tell me. Mustafa, I could shout for help. Kumi, I could progress English. Very good. Salam, I could use gas to stop the fire. Good. Ujin, I could pass exams. Okay. Andre says, your whole body could be burnt out. Very good. Okay, so Alex, good. Hang Lee, good. Krishna, good. Istvan, good. Okay. Excellent. The good news is that all of you are correct. All of you are correct. Very good, Venchi. Actually, the verb can, we have 3 possibilities. Because can is a special modal verb. It has 3 forms, okay? In the past, it's could, or be able to, or managed to. Okay? So these three forms of the verb are all of this verb. Okay? This is all ability. Ability. So yes, in the past, was able to. And here, yes, managed to. You see it's conjugated for the past. So this is the past. Could. Excellent. Now, next question. What is the past of could for possibility? I'm curious to see if you are excellent students. Okay? So yes, what is the past of this? Not this, not these, this. Could was it? Okay, so could. Okay, Luis Biala, very nice, very nice. Krishna, fantastic. Anna, excellent. Milena, Fatmanur, Mustafa, Alex, Victoria, Ujin, no. Amanda, very good. Excellent. Smart boy says, coulded. No, it's not coulded, okay? Absolutely correct. A majority of you are correct. You are excellent students, okay? It's could have. Now, we're going to use this. So, imagine that the fire is extinguished. The fire is put out. Good job, guys. Whew, whew. No more fire. Everything is perfect. Now, tell me about your ability in the past. What were you able to do? What did you manage to do? What could you do? What was your ability to put out the fire? Tell me. I want to know how you saved everybody using your ability in the past. Because the fire nearly killed us all. Nearly ended the space mission. Tell me how you used your abilities to save us from certain death. I can't wait to read your beautiful sentences about your abilities. Okay, Luis, you're very fast, Luis. You are the Flash of English. Okay, I was able to make a call and ask for help. Excellent. I was able to make a call and ask for help. Fabio, I managed to help the fireman. Good. Krishna, I could open the fire extinguisher to douse the flame. Great word. Douse? Fantastic word, Krishna. Everybody should learn this word. Douse. Okay. Milena, I was able to pour it with water. Bruno, I managed to save the world. Ujin, I was able to play the flute. Okay, great, but how did this help the fire? Luis, actually, I've been able to make a call. But remember, in English, actually is like to say, it actually is a synonym for in reality. Not now, okay? Durga, I could help the youngest. Diari says, I managed to notice the fire. Venchi, I was able to save somebody. Antonio, I could have used my super kick to create an airwave and extinguish the fire. Okay, that's this, okay, that's this one. I managed to shout like a siren. Amanda was like, Amanda, you must be really good at parties. Mustafa, I was able to put down the fire. No, put down, no. Oh. Put out the fire. Percival Jr., I was able to blow the fire like Superman. 1953 emo, I was able to close the door. Victoria, I could create a fire escape plan. Roberto, I managed to help. Amanda, I was able to put dust on the fire. Excellent, guys. Excellent, excellent. Now we're going to change and we're going to talk about possibility. Okay? I want you to tell me an alternative. So, you did this. You had the ability to do this. But now tell me an alternative thing that you could have done. Something different you could have done. Not what you did do, but another option, a different option. Tell me. Because when you think back, maybe there was a better possibility. Maybe you could have done something different during the fire. Okay. Fat manure, very fast. I could have called the fire department. Exactly. This is another possibility. I could have called the fire department. Durga, I could have called a group of firemen to put the fire out. Adilson, I could have thanked you. I could have thanked you if you had helped me. Good. Krishna, I could have opened a bucket full of froth. Venchi, I could have saved more than one person. People plural, one person. Sydney, I could have closed all the doors to control the fire's dimensions. Sydney, we need an apostrophe. The dimensions of the fire. Fire's dimensions. I could have helped other people. Khulud, very good. Bruno, I could have helped many people. Amanda, I could have saved my dog. With V, not F, with V, saved my dog. Mauru, I could have noticed everyone. Okay, notice is like to look. But the verb you want is to notify. I could have notified everyone. Antonio, I could have pissed on the fire. What's your conjugation? Pissed, ed. Milena, I could have called everyone and notified them. Very good. Very good. And I could have spoken English. I could have taken another spaceship. I could have jumped for the window. Very good. Okay, perfect. Next part. Amazing, guys. Amazing job. You guys are incredible. Okay. Now, of course, we are traveling through space and the fire is extinguished and we are looking for a new planet. Now, here I have my list of the most frequent phrasal verbs in English. Okay, so let's practice some phrasal verbs. Okay. Okay, Okay, now I have selected three phrasal verbs from this list, okay? And all of these phrasal verbs are in the top 20. They're in the top 20. They're very important phrasal verbs, okay? So now the interesting or maybe the bad thing about phrasal verbs is that the phrasal verb can have different meanings. Okay, so pick up can mean to, pick up, to pick something up like this, right? Like with your fingers. But also, pick up can be used to talk about picking up like a signal, okay? To like catch a transmission. So there's two meanings. So 1, 2, and the third meaning is if you go to a bar and you see a beautiful man or a beautiful woman, you can pick them up. And maybe if you are lucky, they like you and you can go and do something. Okay, so three meanings, pick up. The first one, pick up. The second one is pick up like a transmission, okay, to catch information. And the third one is pick up a man or a woman, okay, romantically. Set up and give up. Okay, so set up, we're going to talk about set up like if you have a computer, you have to set it up, configure. So only one meaning. We are only using one meaning for this. Okay. And give up. Give up could be to like, oh, I give up. No more. I give up. Or the second meaning of give up is to like stop eating something or stop taking something into your body. Okay? Like you can give up smoking, or you can give up chocolate, or you can give up anything. So two meanings. Okay? So now we're going to practice using this. So I want you to imagine that now you are on the spaceship, okay? You are on 330 thanks, and you are flying, you're flying through space. And you see a planet, okay? Here you are. Okay? This is a spaceship, okay, and this is you, and you're looking, you see the new planet. You're like, wow, a new planet to live on. It's amazing. The human species is saved. I want you to write three sentences with three verbs, okay? Tell me, at this moment, what are you picking up? What are you setting up? What are you giving up? Okay? Would you like an example? Maybe I'll give you an example. set up the telescope. Okay, so this is my example. Okay, so I saw the planet. I picked up a signal. Maybe I picked up a television station from the planet. They have television. Fantastic. We configured the telescope. We set up the telescope. And I'm really happy that we didn't give up. And the final part is, I hope that there are some attractive aliens on this planet that I can pick up. Okay, so please give me some examples, okay? Okay. Okay, I'm just reading your comments. I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, Maru, you can pick up somebody at the airport, and you can pick up a piece of cake. Okay, so I want to read your stories. I want to read about the spaceship. Okay, so Mustafa. Okay. Mara, can I pick up an alien at its planet? Absolutely. Bruno says he picked up Goku in the new planet. Constantin says he's going to pick up a lot of women on this planet. Sebastian picked up a celephant. Yeah, a celephant is an elephant beginning with the letter S. Okay, so come on, Bruno. It's not a whale. It's not a whale. It's a beautiful NASA spaceship. Come on, it's art. Okay. Hello, Aline. Good to have you. But I think you're late to class. So Amanda says that she will set up a big condominium on the new planet. Evrim, I picked up my boyfriend. I set up my telephone to take photos, not for take photos, to take photos from the new planet. Very good. Fabio, I would pick up a pattern of the planet. Then I would set up the spaceship for a land. Good, for a landing. And then if the planet is good for life, I would give up traveling to space. Not the space. Fabio, that is beautiful. Fantastic. A plus. Sobresaliente. Mustafa, what's the difference between setup and installation? Maybe install is to put something for the first time. Set up is to configure the thing. Configuration, installation, they're different. Ujin, when I heard someone saw the new planet, I picked up my glass with vodka and I was so happy. Very good. Sydney, as we were flying, I picked up some human signals so that we didn't give up and we set up there. Fantastic, Sydney. Kumi, I picked up the sand of a new planet. Good. Milena, we don't have to give up finding the way to improve our planet. Reem says, I pick up all the chocolate on this planet. I can't live without it. I agree, Reem. Without chocolate, there is no life. No intelligent life. Roberto, I saw the stars, then I picked up my cell phone, but I couldn't take a photo, but I won't give up to try. I won't give up trying. Remember, If you use a verb with a phrasal verb, it's always in the gerund. Pick up, trying. Give up, going. Set up, walking. Always gerund, okay? Venchi, I'm picking up the phone to telephone my wife, setting up, convenient on my seat to landing, and finally exclaim, thank God that I didn't give up at the beginning. Very nice. Hello, Kaung. Very nice to have you in class. I'm sorry that you had a problem with your internet. Percival, I picked up my radio and set up 2 words. Set up, 1 word is the noun, but this is the verb, okay? Set up the radio station to give up the amazing Bob Marley song. Get up, stand up for your rights. Bob Marley, great music. French Leo, I set up my bed before picking up one of these women on this strange planet. Wow. Guys, incredible. Good work. Now, I want to ask you a question, because we have just studied pronunciation, second and third conditionals, phrasal verbs, and the difference between can and could. Was it boring? Tell me, was it a boring class? Did you feel like you were studying grammar? Okay? Did it feel like, oh my God, English class, oh, I hate English? Or was it maybe, I hope, was it interesting to you? Was it a fun way to learn and practice verbs and vocabulary, but without memorization and without... Please tell me, I really want to know if you enjoyed the class today, because these are the most difficult parts of English grammar. These are the most difficult things to learn and understand. Students have a lot of problems with can and could, with second, third conditional, okay? But it doesn't have to be complicated or boring. I don't think so, anyway. Listen, guys, that was my class about NASA and going to find another planet. I really hope that you liked the class, and I hope that you learned something new today and you feel more confident, okay? So, just keep going, okay? Keep trying to produce English and try to have fun. It was my absolute pleasure to teach you today, and I am so amazed, so proud and happy of your level of English. Your sentences were great, your imagination was great. You should all be very proud, very happy of your English. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. And next week, the class will not be in Spain. Next week, the class will be live from Australia. I will be in Australia. Very exciting. So, until then, until next time, have a great week, and I will see you in class again soon. Bye.